All right. I think that ought to do it. And just one more thing. Okay. There. Welcome, everybody. So, this is a bit of a different stream. Also, hi, it's been a while. Um, any of you who've probably watched my stuff are probably familiar with who JRose 11 is. He's recently proposed a challenge of sorts to the community to do a Clefable run with his usual layout for challenge runs. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. I've made a bit of a plan here for how I want to go through this, not the entire game, but first part is going to be really fun because it just involves resetting for good stats. Specifically, we want our Clefable to have 13 attack, 12 speed, and 15 special. This was kind of the baseline that JRose had set. So we're gonna keep going until we get a Clefable with those stats. And yeah, then we're gonna go from there and get to Brock and have to play Metronome Lottery. So it should be fun. And depending on how long it takes for both of those, that might be the whole stream today. I don't know. But we'll see. So I think I'm just about set here. Okay, I need one more thing. So, as you're probably aware, with any kind of solo run, you have to cheat a little bit to give yourself the starter. Now, the weird Game Shark code that I had looked up and I had seen JRose put out for changing the starter isn't working for me. It gives me an unstable hybrid of a Clefable and an Aerodactyl, so I don't know. Anyways, so I just went ahead and used codes that I knew to force the species bites, both of them to be Clefable, and then just the codes to give them Clefables for starting moves. And speaking of starting moves, we only get 4. We don't learn any because it is a stone evolution. Before I keep yapping, we're going to go ahead and start with the first attempt here. And I am not using speed up. So this first part's going to be a bit of a slog. Might as well name the rival J. That's why not. As always, we'll go to Oak first, or have Oak come to us, I guess. And the very first thing I need to do before I pick my Pokemon is change the options. I need to make sure I don't do any battle animations. I am notorious for doing that. You know what? I guess we'll do that after we actually get our Clefable. You know what? JRose usually just has the name. So we'll just do that. Okay, what do we got? nowhere even close. We have the 12 speed, but we do not have good attack or special. So you know what that means. But this is really what some challenge runs are all about. Just doing the beginning pieces until you can get a good setup. The stats are going to be very important. We're going to need every edge we can get. It's not like we have an insanely strong Pokemon. Now, you may notice, as per usual, that I do have a timer up here. Of course, JRose does do in-game time for his, but just for the heck of it. I want to see the real-time difference. Because the in-game time doesn't really count for resets, which, I mean, is kind of the perk. That's the whole point. But alright, Oak 2. So you're probably asking yourself, CK, why are you not using any kind of speed up? And it really comes down to the fact that I was lazy, didn't want to do a different editor. 10s and 12 again. That's fun. Okay. It's not giving me... No, there's no way it would give the Charmander stats. Yeah, so I didn't want to set up the other emulator and everything to do, like, the 4 times speed. If I do speed up on the emulator I'm using, it goes to, like, 11 times speed. And that's obviously not very good for in-game time. So, in the interest of trying to have the in-game time as close to real as possible, might as well just not use speed up at all. I am also forgetting about this. I guess we could theoretically save in front of Oak, couldn't we? That might cut out some of the time of this. Again, we want 13 attack, 12 speed, 15 special. Which I believe for at least speed and special is max. Which, I mean, obviously you do kind of want. Again, we're going to need every edge we can get with Clefable. Alright, so... we'll just do this. 11, 12, 10. How do we keep getting 10 special? Anyway. And so the grind begins. Good morning to you, zombies. It's the evening for me, but all the same to you. Still crud. Even worse. Can the Clefable stats be that bad? I guess I need to check real quick. And make sure the way that I'm doing it with my cheat codes isn't messing this up. Here we go. Yeah, there's something going on here. Because a Clefable should have at the lowest 11 speed, 12 defense, 12 attack. And 20 HP. Maybe this gets fixed on leveling up. It probably does. Let's just give it a shot. See where our stats look like after a level up, and go from there. Gamble. That's a good gamble. I'll take that. $29, so it probably did have 26 HP. No, specials should already be at 15. That's a bit of a rough way of having to do that. What am I hoping for in the series' first space pokey? I don't know if I know what that is, but I would totally take a look. Hey there, Frizetti. Hope you're doing well. I wonder if... Honestly, I'm thinking I should just manipulate the stats. That way that we can just get this show on the road. Also, now we have a Clefable named Charmander. Watch, this will be the one. Yeah, gonna need to gamble probably. I Solar Beam for the first one. Thunder for the second. I like those, but I don't like seeing 15 special after a level up. Oy, that's that and the speed are the most important. Yeah, so at the earliest, or not the earliest, at the lowest, I think I would like to take 13, 14 speed or 16, 17 special. Anime episode Fairy Tales. Okay. I think I might have remembered seeing something about that recently. Why am I checking stats? It's not gonna do me any good. Kinda sucks having to guess on how good the stats are, not being able to see the initial ones, but I don't know. It's the best we got to work with. Are you gonna give me another crazy one? You wouldn't do it 3 times in a row. "17 special, 14 speed, 14 attack." That's good. And 28 HP isn't the greatest, but we're not so worried about that. That was epic. I believe we have ourselves a run, good sirs. I am gonna want to grab any potions that I can. I mean, we obviously know from an overhead view, just like going to Pokemon Centers less is gonna help. But I'm gonna really want it for Cerulean to Vermilion, so we can do the warp back. You know what? I don't think it can hurt much to at least fight like 2 of these or something. Okay, well then if we miss... Oh, and then I pressed the wrong button. Okay, maybe it can. Lovely. Okay. Got the poker deck. Should have grabbed the water earlier. Need to hydrate. Hydrate or dehydrate. I'm just curious. 69. Nice. So that would probably be like 3 wild battles that aren't like level 2 Pidgeys. We'll save here, and if I can't beat the rival on the first try, then we'll see how quick we can level up. I think I just sing and then metronome. Nice. That works. Stand attack sucks. Again. Okay, 3 misses in a row with Sing is kind of crummy. But... oh my goodness. Oh, we activated Red Bar. Oh my god, now it's gonna do this animation every single time. I'm getting all the water moves. Finish him? Not quite. Oh, and then double slap misses. You're kidding. That was kind of egregious. I think same strat. Lovely. I guess that works. Body slam this. Yeah. I think we need to get hit that first turn. Minimize turn 1. I mean, if I'm not going to be going first either way, I might as well get the sleep I feel, and then minimize after that. Also, what is going on with you guys not popping up in the video feed? Hold up. Well, I guess I can still play without audio and do this because the thing works all funky. And we got Sand Attack anyway. There you guys are. Sorry, chat. Yeah, have a good one, zombies. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. No. What? It's a 60% chance to hit. I'm hitting it like 1 in 10. See, when I did a quick test for this run, like almost a week ago now, I did give myself an extra level before I came here and did this fight, and I did beat it first try, but obviously this is not going that way, so, I mean, if Sing would just hit, then we would be fine. Even if only, oh goodness, I can't talk. If it only give me a turn, I'm fine with that. Gotta love it. Alright, you know what? Alright, we hit sleep. I will see what we can do. But Sand Attack really sucks. Case in point. Is it better to just use double slap? Not really. Works. You know, if you could give me another one of those back to back, that would be really nice. Fair. No. Cut my critical hit ratio. Are you still considered a fire type? Oh my goodness. I need to redo this now. Hold on a minute. It says normal. Forget it. You know what? Maybe it only, because it should be 2 types for every Pokemon. It should just be normal, or Clefable. This fight has gone on way too long. So, I will use my resources here real quick. Let's see. Yeah, but what are the types? Alright, if I was to Game Shark code this in, I have the code. I just don't know what value correlates to. Find it here. The normal type. Forget it. We're just gonna run with it. Okay. There we go. Come on, something good. Okay. I could have done that myself, you know. Okay. Well, that was fast, just in 2 turns. I'm really not out damaging this guy. And of course, come on. There we go. All 5, and the knockout. Okay. So that is exactly why I did this. 1 fight got me 2 quick levels. Okay. So, go back to the Pokemon Center. Now I can figure out what's going on with my typing. You know what? It shouldn't affect anything. Well, it shouldn't affect anything for this stream. I should have grabbed that later. But oh well. No run's perfect. Hello, Firestone. How you doing? Alright, next obstacle. We take those. Now I should get a KO if I get a 3. Of course. Anything for the extra turn. Let's see, start with another Weedle? Yeah. I just don't want to get poisoned. At least not early in the battle. Alright, another level up. Why am I trying to put a Kakuna to sleep? Well, I guess so it can't keep raising its defense, but... let's get a crit. It's that easy. Got him. I should have just double slapped. That works. Alright. I would ideally like to get out of here without any fights, but... yeah, that's what I thought. Thanks, game. Thanks. I think we just do this. Nice. Do I wanna... You know what? No, right? Because I'm... Yeah. Because these next two fights are gonna have to be, like, two good metronomes in a row. So I might as well heal after that. That way I'm fully healed for getting to Mount Moon. Okay, let's see what we can do. Would that give me 1 HP? Whoops. Okay, this probably isn't gonna be the one. No, not when I'm missing like that. And we have to do Brock afterwards. I pretty much have to get Diglett in 2 metronomes or use double slabs after that. Then that'll give me at least 2 metronomes for Sandshrew. No. Yes. Yes, because then that'll be 4 and I have 6 left. And then Brock would have to go perfect. Yep. I mean, Diglett is fast, so I guess I'm not super surprised that he's critting. Oh, nothing left for that. Okay. Off the fate. Can we get a hit? And... no, not like that. But I ran myself dry on metronomes, didn't I? Yep. It's a little annoying, but it'll save us a little bit of time in the long run. No, I mean, I don't know, does it really save time? It just positions us better for Route 1. Route 3. I wish I knew how to talk. Not quite. Possible. Okay. Well, that's not looking good. Yeah, and this one would need to KO. And it's definitely not. See, is there really anything else I can do here? I mean, I want the experience from the junior trainer. That's a fact. Let's get Hydro Pump. Dug a hole. Okay, not bad. Feel like I should minimize here. Hey there, Darter. How's it going? Good to see ya. Oh wait, I burned through enough metronomes, didn't I? I have to reset, I'm pretty sure. No? But... yeah, even with a crit, we're not KOing. I mean, I think this really does just come down to lottery, but we'll figure it out. When I did my my quick little test run, and I got the Brock, which was like right where I stopped, I ended up getting Blizzard and Hydro Pump against Geodude and Onyx, and it was just 2 one-shots. Not quite the case here. Okay. Hey. And that's it. Sand attack again, right? Oh. Okay. So if I have 3, that would be amazing. 2. But I still have the 2 double slaps. Not that that should matter much. I mean, we're playing the lotto luck now. It's get 2 one-shots or don't. Not quite. How you been, Darter? I know we haven't gotten the chance to chat recently, but I haven't forgotten about you. It is good to see you. Love having you in chat. Same with everybody else. Busy working. Yep, I am 3 weeks into a new job. So, it's been a big shift. It was good. Good. Casino Metronome is far more interesting. I don't blame you. And as somebody who did all of Gym Leader Castle in Stadium with Metronome, it's fine. I'm locked in, I'm ready to go. I have an idea of how long this could take. But I also did have plenty of PowerPoints during those matches, not just 2. Oh, that was so close to being good. All it had to do was hit. Yep, not gonna cut it. Yeah, I really shouldn't have, yeah, I really shouldn't have saved after the junior trainer. Gotta tip the guy at the beginning of the gym. Well, that move does not help us. We're still under an hour at Brock. It's not horrible. A... Come on. Yeah, and I'm not burning through 33 PowerPoints for struggle. That's how it's gonna be. Gonna be a lot of ups and downs, and mostly downs. And yeah. I guess if we got something like that and then crit with a double slap, that might work. And pretty much everybody else that I've seen that has tried JRose's Clefable thing And usually this is the worst part. Because you just don't have access to anything good. Except for randomness. If only that could... Well, even if it did, like, freeze or something, Brock would just full heal. Yeah, don't think that's gonna work. No, not quite. At least we know Aurora Beam knocks out Geodude. That's just like, another move that doesn't have to be Blizzard and Hydro Pump. Not quite. Oh no, did I really just do that? I just loaded a save state from a completely different game. Oh, well, no, we should maybe be okay. Actually, I don't know if we are. I think we lost the file. Wow. It's because I wanted to move the keyboard. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Alright, so what do we do now? I'd like to figure out this type thing, but I don't know. No, because I wouldn't have I wouldn't have a save state of this run to back it to. I can't undo them in this. Well, I know what I'm doing as soon as I get the next run started. I don't think there's a reset state kind of thing. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, time to do a quick bit of research. Yeah, we'll keep it going here for a bit. I can't figure out how to, I want to fix that typing issue. All right, let's try a quick couple things here. Just doing a couple things on the back end. Hmm. Aha. Got it. Got it. Okay, I think I have that fixed, but I do not have the stat thing fixed. Threatens to leave. It's only gonna be like a minute. Just gotta copy 2 other lines of code. That one. And then... Alright. Should be all set then. And do that. Oh, I hit numbers and I reset the frickin' timer. You know what? Might as well reset the timer. Starting up again. So, here we go again. Hopefully, a little better this time. Did I really delete the K as soon as I hit start? Oh my goodness. Alright, so as soon as I save the game here, I am... Pretty much every time I save the game now, I'm making a save state. Because I'm not doing that again. Ay, come on, buttons. There we go. And also, why are we doing Blastoise as the rival starter? Honestly, I didn't really know which one to pick. I'm probably going to have an ice move for Lance, so it seems kind of dumb to go for Venusaur. Charizard, I don't know. And Blastoise, I don't know. But again, since I'm probably going to have Blizzard. Alright, so again with these Game Shark codes being all weird, I need to see my stats after a level up. I want to see at least 14 attack, probably 14 speed, And what, I think it was 17 special last time. At least 17, if not 18. Nope. Two not very effective moves. Nice. Okay, that fight took forever. I was probably better off just using double slap there. Nope. Not good enough, Clefable. Again. Yes. Again, again, again. Hopefully not many more after that. I don't know, it probably is better to just double slap for this fight. Alright, maybe not. Okay, that would have been very nice to hit. There we go. You're joking. Okay, I thought I died. I died because he crit. Or I didn't die because he crit. And that took away the tail whips. Oh my god, I didn't even look at the HP. Man, how can I not talk? But no, the run's not scuffed at all. Alright, 15 special, that's a no. Yes, again! More! More! And... no. More pain, please? Well, you've come to the right place. Did you see, like, the height and weight of that change to 0? Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, we are. And nope. That speed and special isn't good enough. Oh, that did not do a lot for Psybeam. Nice miss. Nope. I'll have to see how long it took me to get out of here on the first run through. Come on. Well, Skull Bash is not the best move, but I should get a type boost for it. Yeah, we'll take that. Nope. All stats must have blonde hair and blue eyes. Look, we're not going that crazy, man. We're definitely not going that crazy. Leech Seed's not good if this goes on for a couple turns. It's a lot of extra animation. Well, there's a crit. I don't think he needs to be paralyzed. There we go. Nope. Still 15 special. We need like 17, 18. Hello there, classy Marowak, and yes, it is a shame. Ooh, crit Thunder Punch. Nope. 12 speed. It's not good enough. So that one did have 17 special, though. Great, no critical hits. Not that we weren't getting many to start. Substitute. Okay. I've seen enough. I don't even care what your stats are. That fight was horrible. Bone Club? There you go, Marowak. No! No! Yeah, I don't believe your people were represented too well in that one. I feel like there's so many water moves that you can get with Metronome. Guess that's another good reason to pick Blastoise. Made a Whirlwind. Okay. Well, I guess I do get stabbed for that. Yeah, you would get stabbed for that. Razor Wind's normal. Nope. And another one. Yeah, Razor Wind's like one of the worst moves. No, we had our one-hit KO there. Clefable, you gotta do something. Not good enough. Let's see. We're an hour and a half in. Since the first hour got completely wasted by opening up the save state. Yeah, it does kind of feel like Razor Wind was like a forgotten thing that they just never messed with. Love getting rest. There's something. I mean... No, I don't think I want... I think I want the speed higher than that. I hate to be picky, but... kind of have to ensure you have a decent run. Yeah, Fly is just better than Razor Wind in every circumstance. Wow. Come on, win with Rage. It was not on my bingo card. Nope. There we go. Nope. Not good enough. Right, so you would also think that, but then they made Sky Attack anyway. Maybe Sky Attack was the replacement, and they just kept Razor Wind, I don't know. So for anybody who's watching who isn't aware, because it looks like there's a couple of yous now, the cheat codes that I was using to get Clefable as a starter and everything were kind of messing up the stats until I level up. So that's why you see me resetting this way. No, dude. Okay. I get it. I should have double slapped, but... Razor Wind should have been Razor Leaf for flying. Yeah, that would make that sound like a decent move. At least okay. Better than how abysmal it is right now. Or as it came out. Greed 1? Yeah, that sounds about right. Hold up. Bide may have been the strat. Nope. Still not good enough. And it was nice to get to Brock, all the way to Brock, and then have to reset and spend a half hour doing this again. It'd be interesting if I go back and just see how many times I had to reset. Dang, that's the third one-hit KO move that's missed. Yeah, it is good to say that I was only at Brock. If I would have gotten after Brock, and that with the luck that I needed with how I set that up, and then did that, yeah, we would have just been done with the stream then and there. Nope. We haven't seen anybody with 14 speed since that one that we got to Brock with. I found the Pokemon Nickname Simulator. I just get to keep nicknaming my Clefable over and over. Nice. I had figured by how much that double slap did that we probably had decent attack. But crummy speed and special. That's the important part. Proceed, Clefable? Yes, please. I would very much like to proceed. Or one-hit KO moves that have missed. And it's always the water moves, I feel like. There we go. Speed again. 15 attack. Man, if I just would have had speed. Like, I'm supposed to have 12 at level 5. That means I should at least be wanting 14 or 15. But 15 is the highest attack that we've seen. Why not use the vitamins to boost speed? Using the vitamins wouldn't have any effect. Like, I'd be able to use them, but it doesn't have any effect on the IVs or whatever. No, the DVs. That's 5 one-hit KO moves, and all have missed, and I have been faster each time. 30% of the time, it misses every time. So, the vitamins would affect stat experience, which are this game's equivalent of EVs. DVs, which should be this game's equivalent of IVs, are the things that, like, the innate, like, how good a Pokemon is. Think of it how they do, like, the natures and stuff in Gen 3 and above. Like, certain natures have higher stats and whatnot. But basically, I would like my attack, speed, and special to be as good as possible. I don't need it to be perfect. I don't know if we've just gotten horrible luck now, because, I think it took 3 or 4 resets on the first one. We're 42 minutes in now. $15. Nope. I'm gonna give this one more before I take a 5-minute break. Because we probably won't have Metronome very long after Brock. Roar, such a wonderful move in Gen 1. Okay. Got some stab for that. $13. Alright. So, we are going to take a quick minute here. Let me just set the live split. There. Alright, yep, so I will be back momentarily. Okay. We are back. Might as well start the pain again. Oh my god, I deleted the E. Clefable. Okay. Trash. Hyper Beam. Whoops. It works. 29's good HP. 15 specials, crap. Pretty sure 29 would be the max HP. Yeah, it would be the max HP you can get. I don't know if it would be the max TV or whatever. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling Clefable was going to go all the way too. Mainly because of the error. Hyper Beam again. That's not the move. $16, not good enough. I feel like it can't be this hard to get the decent stats. But what do I know? That doesn't work. Now watch, that was probably the 1 in 65,000 perfect stat. Just because it was metronome and self-destruct. Boy, I've dug myself a pretty deep hole, haven't I? Hear you out. Should name the next one Clefable. I'll take you up on it. Hold up, double splash. This Clefable is flexing. Maybe that's a good thing. Totally not copium. Alright, you know what? With a Leer, might as well move the double slap. And of course the crit. No deeper than a shiny Psyduck. You are 100% correct, sir. You bring a fair point to the table. 16, not good enough. Okay, Darter. Let's see if your theory works out. Here's Clefable. Another Hyper Beam. And for the third time in a row, I have not clicked double slap after Hyper Beam. $15. Nope. That one's all on you, Darter. I take no responsibility for that. My god, I hate double slap. Twice? Get out of here, dude. doing like one. I can't get away from it. I can't get away from it. 15. Trash. Alright, so we are now past where we were in the original run before everything had to get reset. We like Sonic Boom. 28. 16. Garbage. Dude, it cannot be this hard to get 17 special after one level up. No, not this one. That reverse psychology there, I hope. Dragon Rage. 16 and still 13 speed. I love my Clefable run. Hope everybody's enjoying the nickname simulator stream tonight. You know, and we got off the ground and running so quick, too. Ugh. KO yourself? No. $15. Ah. I can't believe I've been doing this for over an hour. If it's roughly what, 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes per attempt. So we're like 30 Clefables in. Think if this thing tackles me, well, I guess 2 more times. $17, $12. Come on, man. That is only the third one that has had 17 after the first battle. It's literally getting to the point now where the entire stream might not even get the run off the ground. I mean, 13 speed's just not cutting it. I don't I like the 15 attack, but I'll take 14 attack if it means giving me 14 speed. Sure as hell not taking 12. $17 and 12 speed, dude. I don't get it. I really don't. Again, 12 isn't even medium. We should have 12 at level 5, not level 6. sitting here, I'm on autopilot now. I didn't even look at the stats. I'm sure it's another reset. Yes, it is. Alright, so we will probably go, I guess, another 10 minutes of this, and if not, then I'm gonna end the stream and we haven't even been able to start the actual run. Actually, it's even worse than that. We started the actual run. Well, I very much doubt that this Clefable has any kind of good attack stat. $16-13, it's just not good enough. Sword stance. Wow. Okay. $15-12. Literally what it should be a level beforehand. Alright, you know what? This is it. You know, I gotta name it like it's a main character. So since we're doing the Clefable run, it'll be John Clefable, the main character. Alright, come on, show me that main character energy. We got this, right, John? I'm not super confident in that. Aww. I wonder how long it's taken other people to get their Clefables. I feel like over an hour and a quarter is insane. Oh no. I should just reset if I'm gonna name him Charmander. Charmander, you already know minimize. Please stop. That's better. No way I just got Spore and Dream Eater back to back. I will guarantee you that the chances of that happening are way effing less than getting a Clefable with okay stats. I guarantee it. I mean, Darter, the main thing is that I mean, I can't look exactly, but it shouldn't be that. I would think after one level to at least be able to get even 15 speed, not just 14. Like, I think I'm just getting god-awful luck. And this will probably be the last attempt for the night then, and then from there I guess I'll go look at a stat calculator and just do it offline, and then start the stream fresh next time. Because I don't know what else to do, I really don't. Again, because I can't. The stats aren't correct until I level up. Which those aren't correct either. Alright, one more shot. And no. It's like 12:16 every time. I really don't get it. Alright. Well, I hope somebody enjoyed that, because I sure didn't. But I guess that's gonna do it. That's pretty much all the time I have. I can't believe the stream went that bad. I was gonna say, I think we could probably get past Brock. I couldn't even get past Oak's lab. That's crazy. But alright. Thanks for joining in the stream, everybody. Darter, Classy Marowak. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. We'll pick it back up some other time. Thanks, everybody.